With 12 days left of Christmas, we bought ourselves to drink. Still Austin Straight Rye Whiskey. I know you've all been waiting for my beautiful, beautiful voice. I couldn't disappoint. A couple people said I have to sing. And a lot of people said I shouldn't, but I did it anyway, so there you go. We're going to get right into the particulars on this one. So this one comes in at 99.6 proof, and we got it for $47.99. It is aged a minimum of 2 years. The distillery is still Austin Whiskey Company out of Austin, Texas, and it is made. They make a point of saying this on all of their whiskey from 100% Texas-grown rye grains. And the picture on the front is the artist, and that represents still Austin's affection for the artist, that fearless, mischievous soul who strives every day to make their city more unique and unpredictable. So that's where they get the picture on the front of this one. So super excited to try this. We haven't had anything by Still Austin that we haven't actually really enjoyed. So I just find it funny when you see like a minimum of 2 years. Most times you're like, "Aw," and then you try it, you're like, "Holy flavor bomb!" Because it's hot down in Austin, Texas.
I did kind of actually do that. I was like, 2 years.
I wondered if you did that. I figured
I did.
Most people would see that.
You say 99.6, another odd proof. So everything they do is kind of a out of the ordinary of like the standards, kind of
unique.
Like everybody.
That's it. Stand out.
Well, this nose is like 7 times more than yesterday.
Well, that's what I was curious to see. I really wanted to find out with doing this one because again, we've done a few by these guys, and I've liked all the stuff that they've done. You know,
they do have the notes on the bottle and the palate and all that.
I read the tasting ones? Yeah, I never read that anyways, but
well, I have to read the bottle.
No, I hear you.
Do I remember any of it? No, because he's been chirping at me. I must have been a bad elf this week.
He's a bad elf.
This nose is way better than yesterday, by far. At 99.6.
I don't know what your problem with yesterday is. Boy, the palate's really good, too. I'll be curious what you think of it.
The palate's...
I just rubbed my nose. It's going to make me sneeze.
Very good. Good, because I had to sneeze last time.
Yep.
Actually, this one seems to be sticking around.
Oh, way more viscous than 100%. I agree with you. So that was my one drawback with the beam that we did yesterday was it was good, but it didn't have a lot of because I took a little sip too because I wasn't sure how much of the rice.
Yeah, more. It's I definitely lean this way.
You're telling me Rye Mike would buy a rye over a regular bourbon?
That one didn't. Again, that didn't stand out to me for whatever reason. It didn't. This hangs around without even swishing. This has a way better nose and a way better flavor.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I actually am. I was slightly disappointed in myself, mainly because of the fact that but that's not today's review. That was yesterday's review. I expected more because it was a higher proof. But man, this is a tweener for me. Because I'm getting like a stronger mint than I've got off of some of them, but it's not minty. I don't know how to describe that.
So I just got a little bit of a hint of mint.
Yep.
Towards the end.
Yeah, right before you swallow is when it really ramps up.
It did.
Yep.
I haven't swished this one yet, but even without swishing, the tingle on your tongue is way higher than. But I know yesterday was a bourbon.
That was what I was going to get to. You got a nice rye spice, and I get that pop rocky feeling all over my tongue when I'm swishing it around. And it has a nice caramel base in the front of it. And then right before you swallow, but it gives you that nice cooling sensation that I like. I'm going to check now to see if I get like an oaky presence. But it really finishes off with that minty, that cooling.
Oak,
no.
Too much finish on that. I could almost still even relate the.
You don't get the mint on the nose though.
No,
not at all.
But it's still a strong nose. It might even have a light fruit in there. I almost get a hint of a sweetness to start too when you get a flavor. It definitely when you swish it, it does hang around on the tip of your tongue. It'll stay there for quite. It's almost. I know you never did it. That's almost like the cinnamon trick too. But I'm sure it's the rye. It's just when you do cinnamon like that, it does
Well, I put cinnamon in my coffee every morning because it's going to cure my cancer, according to Ryan. But I don't have cancer. But that's I've been doing it anyways because I have regular. I'll tell you, it's not a long finish, but it's not a long finish. Like this is a decent finish.
No.
This is like
I'm with
hanging
you.
on there for a 99.6 proof. It's holding on like it's a higher proof whiskey. Do you know what I mean? Like, and not hot. Just like flavor wise, it stays in your mouth when you swish it around.
But it don't sit here. Like yesterday sat here.
Right.
That was the difference. So that's where you would get your proof.
Yep.
But these flavors are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you do get acclimated to this pretty easily too. I mean,
You do.
So you could sit down here and this would be a fun bottle as well.
I get your sweetness with the rock. It's almost like a rock candy sweetness right off the front, like right in the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
it
a sugary.
Then it kind of gets
sweetness
to
off there.
the like if you want to use cinnamon or rye, whatever spice, you get a little spice, and then
Yep.
you get a light mint in the very finish.
Yep.
So
Yep. And it kind of finishes with that. It's actually like that whole cooling sensation going down.
okay,
Like
yeah.
like it actually goes with that. Yeah, there is zero I don't like about this. I was afraid on my first sip that you might find it because I'm getting a nice rye spice. I'm getting a nice rye flavor. I'm almost getting more of a mint that you normally like. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to remember what I did the other day. Which is good for you,
very end.
right? So to me, I think it's delicious. I'm liking every part of this one. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I would love. I don't know if they do a higher rye proof. I know we have a single barrel
that
left
would be
over there.
that would be sweeter.
That would just be like the only thing I could say. But I mean, it drinks nice at this proof,
I'm
though.
deciding to pour with sunglasses because this is a trick. I can't see. I can't see shit. I'm not sad.
No, I'm gonna refresh it a little bit just to see if it ramps it up a little bit. Sitting in the glass, the nose just keeps getting better and better too.
It is.
I mean, because you watch us crack them every time, so this is a fresh cracking. It just keeps getting better and better in the glass.
It is.
I mean,
have a little hint of caramel now in the nose.
I'm finally turning you on to it. I've been a huge proponent of rye whiskey, anyways. I've been loving it all along. But this, to me,
So our initial start wasn't.
No, I get that.
So that's why it's stuck in my head that it wasn't where I've gone throughout the year. Yes, I agree with you 100%.
Mhm.
Have I do these sometimes bring out more flavor?
Mm-hmm.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Do you just have to tolerate that light mint? If it's a light mint,
Mhm.
I'm all day long. I'm all about it. But when it's just a mad mint,
No, we
then-
had that one company that was just bad at it.
I get it.
That's all there is to it. Because
And
I can
and
be honest with you, I can't remember what I did the other night. It might even been this old pepper over here, which is 100 proof, but it brings you in the same land. That'd be actually a good future. Tom, write that down. That's actually a good.
pretty close.
That's
so-
actually a good. Will be a good battle.
Excuse me.
For,
What was the
for
price
a
of
future?
that one? It's pretty
For a
close, too.
future,
I don't think that was
Blind
a
Fight
big-
Friday, but that brought me the. I
excuse
don't know.
me.
I can't get in here anymore because this nutcracker's in my way. $54.99. So it's a little bit pricier.
Yep.
Not by much, but grade.
Yeah,
I mean, the only if I have any complaint, I'd love to try this at a higher proof, but. So I always let you go first. I'm going first. I'm A minus.
I was teetering.
If it was higher proof, I'm A.
I was teetering B plus A minus.
Yeah.
it is better than yesterday's.
Oh, way better.
But with the proof and the price, and I don't know. It's again, this is not like an ultra standout. A minus is probably a super high grade for it to me, but. Well, I could go with
No,
that.
I see what you're saying. I get it because we have some banger ryes back
I know
there,
we've
but
done
I
some
think
A minuses with a little more of everything.
I think
but-
at this proof, if we found other bottles at this proof, I think this would stand out.
I'm not
If we
disagreeing with that.
put it up against some of the bangers we have back there that are 125, 130 proof, it's gonna get washed away. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
That's what I think. But like that one's 100, and I know like even like the Bullet 12 year, I think this was better than that one. You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking back to some of the ones that are in the lower proof range
It's
that
getting like
I think this would.
cotton
No,
candy
that's what I'm
sugar
saying.
right now.
It's not. You're not just eating a mint. It has a
And
nice
there's
caramel, and
I
then it
don't know
goes
if
into
I
that
would pick
cooler
this out
sensation
as a
rye.
in the nose. You're not.
No, I think I would, because again, I'm
the
loving
nose?
every part of it.
You'd pick it
Not
out
in the
as a rye?
nose, but as soon as I tasted it, I think I would.
I agree with
But
that.
stranger things happen when you're doing a wine. It's a whole nother world when you have no idea what it could possibly be. But no, I mean, I like it. I like the A-. I think this is super solid. I mean, again, the only thing I would like better is, because we've had some of the cask strengths that were banging. You know what I mean? So of just the regular bourbons, and I think that would just be next level. I don't know if they have such a creature, because I don't regularly see the rye either. You know what I mean? It was one of them, when we stumbled across it, I'm like, I gotta.
What was the wild turkey? What was the proof on that one? Do you remember?
104. We can put it up against that. Your Master's Keep.
It's gonna hold its own, I think.
Oh no, I 100% agree with that, because that was with a price tag from hell. You know what I mean? So it would tickle me pink if this thing would beat it. I'll look for some that's all in the price range, because we got to put it up against stuff that's in its price range.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it got buried by the other one.
What got buried?
The Master's Keep got smashed. It got smashed by the higher proof ones.
No,
I'm saying
we'll
give the Master's Keep a shot at stuff at its own proof. But again, nobody told them to water it down. It is what it is.
That's what I was getting at.
That was the point of that one episode we did, was because you're the one who watered it down to 104 proof and put a price tag of $325. You know what I mean?
99.6. I think it's going to do all right too.
No, I believe it is. I think this has a ton of flavor and taste, and with the minimum of 2 years. I mean, because this nose just keeps getting better.
That's the crazy thing on that. It's a minimum of 2 years, which is, it has a sweetness in the nose. And
I've never been to Austin, Texas, but Texas has wide ranges of temperatures, and that's the key to whiskey. The hot, it goes in, it cold, it comes back out.
When you're a state that big.
But. Well, but I think Austin's it's way down there, so I think it gets hot. It's hot, and then it cools off at night, because there's nothing. But there. I think it's more like desert. I think not in Austin, did it?
I think it did.
I don't think it went that far south, but again. Texas is big. I've been there twice, and I didn't get that far down, because it's like a day to drive down the other side of Texas.
I only went there via service, and that was Corpus Christi.
Oh yeah, so you were in the southeast corner of it anyways. Oh no, I hear you. Well, there you go. We'll keep this long and sweet, because we went there. So sweet. This is this Still Austin Straight Rye Whiskey, and at this $47.99, it's a buy all day for me. I'll have to keep an eye out, because I'd like to get another expression of this. I don't know if they have.
They're around, because I see these. I'm pretty sure.
Well, they do different ones too. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering if they have.
When you look at it, it's like, because they always have like the weird girl kind of.
Well, no, this is a new. The artist is new, because it's usually the musician. I think it was the other ones. But
it's kind of all like
again,
that
no, they're different.
Type
It stands out when you see it. You're like, wait a minute, I know that one. So
girl this way, girl that way. I don't know.
So not all of them come up to Massachusetts. I can say that. But there you go. There's the Still Austin Straight Rye Whiskey. Again, if you guys have had this, leave a comment down below. If you do know if there's an expression out there that's a higher proof, again, leave that comment down below, because then I'll definitely be on the hunt for it. But I highly recommend this, even at this proof, this price. I will buy another one today, because this is. I can't wait to put this in a blind. I want to see what it does. So, that being said, we're getting closer to Christmas. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because I know you want to hear me sing. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.